episode 81 of Two C's in a Pod. Big week if Chris predicts.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yo, crazy UFC fight this past weekend. UFC London.
Yeah. Patty?
Redonkulous.
Patty the Batty?
Wished I had watched it.
Yeah, it was on in the afternoon and I was away for the weekend. So I didn't watch like any sports this weekend. I just watched the highlights of your those gigantic men boxing each other.
Yo, Thor did pretty well. Like, looked like a proper boxer.
He looked okay, yeah.
Eddie, on the other hand, it's how I thought it was going to go.
He just swung wildly. They are so big,
wasn't even
dude.
wildly. It was just, he kept going for this crazy right hand.
The overhand.
That was it. That's all he went for.
Yeah, but he swung that wildly.
Yeah. But it's not like he went out there trying to throwing lefts and rights and... No, just the one. That's all he had in his fucking bag of tricks.
Knocked him down, though.
I watched a video today on that since we're on the topic. And it was all the bets Eddie made leading up to the fight. Winner does this, loser has to do this. And he bet some other guy, he literally bet another guy $10,000 that he would win the fight. And if he lost, the other guy would pay him $10,000. Well, you got to pay that. And then he did all these fucking dumb, bets leading up to the fight. Loser pays $200,000 to a charity of the winner's choice. Then it ended up being both dudes will do $200,000 to the winner's choice. Then it was the loser does $1 million.
Oh my God, he had to pay $1 million?
He just kept they agreed on terms and then he upped it again.
He paid $1 million?
No, I don't think anything has happened. At least I haven't heard.
Oh, I hope not.
Then he said, or I think Thor said, he declined the $1 million. He's like, no, we're already doing $200,000 each. And
trying to make some money off this thing.
He's like, if I lose, I'll get World's Strongest Man Eddie Hall, and if I win, you have to get World's Strongest Man Hafþór Björnsson tattooed on you. And I'm pretty sure they agreed to that, and I'm pretty sure Eddie does not have that tattoo yet.
Well, it's early.
And it's so funny because it's all documented on both their YouTube channels. And this guy just went through and made a montage of all the
stupid bets over the last
Eddie
year.
made and now has to fucking
allegedly hold up.
Yeah.
My God. My point though, I couldn't have given less of a fuck about the boxing, but just watching those two giant men fight was insanity.
I just wanted to watch the fight to say I watched it. It's literally the heaviest boxing match.
How big did they come in at?
Thor was
over 4?
No, he was. They cut. Eddie was 331 and Thor was 350. Thor lost 100 pounds because when Thor was competing in World's Strongest Man, he was 440 pounds, 6'9", an absolute monster. And Eddie, I think, was either 400 pounds or just under 400 pounds when he was competing.
That is so fucked.
But this whole rivalry...
Eddie looks so small compared to Thor, but Eddie's got... I was going to say, he's got to be 6'2", 6'3".
6'3".
And he looked small.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The whole reason this shit started was because Eddie won World's Strongest Man back in 2017. Thor came in second, I believe. And Thor shook his hand, but didn't say, hey, congratulations, good job winning. He just didn't say anything. And Eddie got really butthurt about that. That's literally
I was expecting more.
There's a little more, but literally that was the biggest thing. The short of it. That was the biggest thing Eddie kept bringing up was he didn't say congratulations, good job. It's really? You're fucking upset about that? He shook your hand. It's not like he looked at you and was fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
And now you got to pay $1 million and have a man's tattooed on your body. Sometimes pride can be a bad thing.
Dude, being
too prideful, I guess.
It's so funny because he Eddie was saying how
So
Thor's
apologies for the people listening. I
He's
live in
got
a
COVID
flower.
again.
I live in a flower factory. My fucking
just got the
nose,
dirtiest look from Antonia.
my nose will not stop running. Like it's allergies for sure.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's a flower factory in here.
Literally.
It's beautiful,
It smells fantastic.
but it gives me allergies.
Well, it'll do that.
So I apologize to people
It's
wondering
a
why
price you're gonna have to pay.
I'm sneezing and shit.
But fuck, what was I saying?
They were
So Eddie's like, Thor's shown all his cards. I know what to expect. Blah 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 blah. Sure, Thor did show a lot of his shit. He competed twice in exhibition matches at other events leading up to the fight.
but Eddie didn't.
Eddie didn't do any of that. I don't think Thor posted any of his sparring things, but he had those fights and they were just exhibition fights. It wasn't anything crazy. Both 4 rounds against kind of like nobodies. Like one dude was an arm wrestler.
Whatever, yeah.
So it's like, whatever. But Eddie would always post like his training sessions. And sure, he's hitting the mitts. But Joe, like way back, like the fight was originally supposed to happen like last September. And Rogan commented on one of Eddie's YouTube videos where you see him hitting like the mitts with his buddy and his coach is there. Eddie's hands are down the entire time. The entire time. And all he's doing is swinging. He's hitting these mitts as hard as...
He didn't look good.
No. It's like, man, I really... And I still don't know... He says he did sparring, but I really don't think he did. Just by the looks of things. Like, you watch Thor, and he looks...
It looked like he was training.
He looked like a... I'm going to say proper boxer, but...
He looked like an amateur boxer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It looked like he was actually learning the sport technique and all this and implementing it. Now, I think Thor needs a little more confidence in the ring because I feel like he could have just absolutely murdered Eddie in the first round. Eddie would swing for that crazy right hand.
Yeah.
And like he's so slow to get back to protecting himself. If Thor was just confident in hitting an uppercut as he stepped back or after he stepped back.
Is that a
It's
confidence
game
thing or just a
over.
lack of experience thing?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think Thor, after the first round, because Thor did come out swinging, but Eddie did hit him with a couple, and Thor did say he hits fucking hard.
Oh, I can imagine.
And he should.
Yeah. There's a lot of weight behind that.
Exactly. But I think he played really smart. Like boxing's kind of like a chess match.
Yep.
And
Got his points.
Thor, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't fault him for it.
Oh,
But
fuck.
I think he would have fucking absolutely destroyed him. There was a training video of Thor practicing a left hook. It was so tight
Yeah.
and clean. It's like, man, where was that during the fight?
Just experience.
And again, I think there was a little bit of confidence, like to be like, I can throw this.
Right.
But I enjoyed it. I watched it with Mike.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was entertaining. Seemed all right. It just looked like two big men.
It was
fucking
just that
swinging.
fight, though.
Well, that's good.
There was no other fights.
That's perfect, though. That's what you want.
It started at 4, like the stream started at 4:30 and they didn't start the fight till like 5:30.
Right. Okay, but that's not too bad, though.
No.
Because usually it's like live coverage at 4:30, first fight's at 5:30, and there's 6 to go before the main event.
Yeah,
So,
and with those events, these kind of like freak show, kind of sideshow shit, like even the Jake Paul stuff, it's a full out fucking concert before any of the good fights happen.
yeah.
And there was none of that shit. Like they had people performing there, but they weren't broadcasting it.
You mentioned someone, Rogan commenting on Eddie Hall's hands are down, whatever. Did you see McGregor just posted a video of him like boxing? He's like always working or whatever.
No.
And someone commented, I fucking wish I remember who was like, dude, your hands are down and your distance is off. Like
Yeah.
you look like shit.
Yeah.
And they weren't even like like taunting him. They're like,
just spitting facts.
like, you don't look good boxing here. You're
Yes.
just hitting pads.
And that's the thing with Eddie. It's you're doing this in your training, and you're doing it more than once, and you're doing it consistently. You're gonna do it in the ring, whether you think so or not. If you're practicing like that, you're gonna end up doing that when it comes down to the real thing, and that's exactly what happened. I don't know. I think Connor's out of the talks. The fact that people are still talking about him, I think, is crazy.
Oh, I would agree, but he's getting a title shot.
You think?
Yeah.
I think he's got to fight somebody and win.
Nope.
I don't think it's going straight to a title shot.
Yeah.
Who's
He's gonna fight Charlie Olives or fucking Gaethje, because that's the next title fight.
I don't think that'll happen.
I don't think it should happen. Let me be clear here, but I think the UFC will do that.
Okay.
I don't agree with it at all.
I'm not going to say it's not going to happen,
Yeah.
but I personally I don't see it happening. Also, he's not fighting till the summer. Dana, I think at this past weekend's post-fight press conference, somebody asked about McGregor, and he's like, his doctor hasn't cleared him.
No,
So
he's not ready.
He's not even in the talk. So once he gets the clear,
We'll talk.
then we'll talk, and we'll give him offers, and then it's up to him after that.
I heard Michael Bisping talking about him, and it made sense. He's like, guy's got more money than God. He can get anything he wants. But the one thing he can't buy is a UFC championship. That's the only reason he's still going. And it's true. But
You had 2 belts at once, man.
yeah,
I guess he just wants it and then retire
I think he wants to go out on a sunset.
at the top.
I think what he should do is his next fight that he wins, just fucking sayonara.
Yeah.
Because he's had what, 2 or 3 bad losses in a row? 2,
If
I
not,
think.
I
think
he lost
Poirier
to-
twice.
Yep. And then there was another fight before that.
He fought Cowboy. Or am I mistaken?
Oh, you're right.
I think
I always forget about that fight.
Yeah, that was 170.
It was so weird. It was such a weird
strange.
fight.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you fighting him?
He beat
But
the
good-
shit out of Cowboy.
Good
Fair
for
enough.
Cowboy, though, because he got
paid.
fucking paycheck.
Anyway.
I digress.
We are back to reviewing this week.
Hell yeah.
And we are reviewing Johnny Walker Black Label. It's a 12-year
Thanks, Antonia.
Scotch. There's a giant bottle on the table for those wondering what the fuck happened to it. My wife drank this for breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris bought
she
that
left
for her
us another
today, and now
little
it's...
And there's no ASMR because it's a big guy. So,
Yeah, no cork.
no cork.
Do they
today.
normally have a cork on the smaller ones? I feel like they don't.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, she doesn't.
They don't, do they?
Antonia doesn't think so either.
No.
I don't think so.
No, they don't.
I'm even trying to think to the, like, what's the higher one? Like blue?
Blue might, but I've never bought a bottle of blue. I
Again,
can't afford that
I'm
lifestyle.
trying to remember. Yeah, I definitely can't. But seeing it in the LCBO, I don't even think they have a cork.
Wow, you want to know how fucking stupid I am?
Yep.
Uh,
Actually, I kind of already know.
I didn't know that Johnny Walker was a Scottish. I just never thought about it, to be honest.
All right, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, see you next week.
All right. Episode 82 of the podcast.
Oh, fuck. I thought I was an idiot.
Well, you are, but you're not as dumb as me. Did you know it was Scottish?
Well, I figured it's Scotch.
I just never thought about it. That's all. Like, I figured. I just didn't know.
So, okay, well, read what you were reading
It
then.
just said fucking
that he's...
John Walker and Sons, and it lists their fucking address in Edinburgh, Scotland. That's all it says on
Oh,
here.
we should go visit him.
Yeah, he's probably dead, but
Well, maybe his sons are still alive.
distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland. Wow. So dumb.
Is there a date on it? Like when did they start?
That's a good question.
Should be on the back.
Nope. This is very limited information. But it usually comes in a box.
You know what's crazy?
You have an internet.
Google.
You have the entire internet at your fingertips.
Google.
By
Google is
appointment
crazy.
to Her Majesty the Queen, Scotch Whisky Distillers, John Walker and Sons Limited, London. I don't know why it says
Johnny
London.
Walker
Just gonna move
introduced
this over here.
1820.
Wow.
1865 whiskey blending. So, okay, I guess they started in 1865 doing the... they opened a grocery store in 1820 by the looks of things. Introduced 1820 grocery store. 1865 whiskey blending.
There you go. 1865.
All right, let's go here. Let's say... Fuck off. Oh my God. Yes, I'm of age.
Why?
Why is this still a thing? This isn't stopping anybody. Even if isn't that legal age? 2007?
That's too much quick math for me.
Definitely not.
10 is 17.
Definitely not.
No, it's 15.
Definitely not. But why stop at 2007?
I don't know, bro. Maybe this is based out of the UK.
Yeah, maybe. Holy shit, they got a lot.
Okay, they got what? Red?
Red, black, double black, island green, green, gold reserve, aged 18,
Wow.
and then blue.
Click on the blue. What's the year on the blue label? Like how many years is it? Or if it says or doesn't. Oh, it's nose. Actually, CJ, go to the black because you can read about the bottle.
Yeah, but I thought you wanted to read about
But that's dumb because we're reviewing black.
Also, it doesn't...
I didn't realize it gave that much information.
It doesn't say.
You think it would?
You would think it would say how long... It's a masterpiece.
Only
And
one in every
exquisite.
10,000 casks has the elusive quality,
So it's a blend.
character,
It's
and
a blend,
flavor.
so it's not going to give you a year.
No. But it's obviously hand selected.
Scotland's rarest and most exceptional whiskeys. Okay, Johnny Walker colors. We want the black label. Yo, the double black.
Hit us with the
bottle
little
looks
description. We'll
12
dive into
years.
this.
So Johnny Walker Black Label is a true icon, recognized as the benchmark for all other deluxe blends. Created using only whiskeys aged for a minimum of 12 years from the four corners of Scotland. Johnny Walker Black Label has an unmistakable, smooth, deep character, an impressive whiskey to share on any occasion, whether you're entertaining at home,
Whether you're
Jesus,
entering your own asshole at home.
or on a night out with friends.
Well, cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Oh. First one went down rough. Ow. I drank that like a fucking idiot.
Not surprised.
Should have known. It
That's
was
like
from Scotland.
2 weeks in a row. Last two whiskeys we've had.
Last week was Water by Kirkland. Ozone protected.
I meant whiskey wise. Man, it's been a while since. That's false. I drank whiskey like last week. And I was too hungover to do the podcast. Or I felt hungover, sorry. I don't know. And Tony, I don't love it.
That was your first sip. I'm going to go 7.6 just because I fucking choked it down like an asshole. But I didn't mind the first flavor. But it was pretty burny. Not going to lie. For me. What do you got there?
It says, take in the luxurious scent of rich and tropical dark fruits with hints of sweet vanilla.
I don't think I'm going to be able to smell.
Savor the depth of flavor developed from
Maturation.
in oak casks combined with creamy toffee notes that come from grain whiskeys.
Well, I'm gluten-free. This is out the fucking window.
This iconic whiskey delivers a smooth and warming smoke finish, characteristics of all Johnny Walker whiskeys. Yeah, I think it's the smokiness that's...
I tend to like the smokiness, but I didn't get a very good...
I would enjoy
first
this
one.
more with a fucking fat stogie. for sure.
Well, instead you get to
Just have it
enjoy
with
the
water
aromas of it on its own, and you get to breathe in
and the
flower dust.
We should have a fucking dirty look counter.
What do we have to do? 10?
Like,
she's on my back. I can feel it every time. Like, ooh. Ooh. Is that another one?
Yeah.
I didn't even look.
Sure.
Didn't even look.
For sure.
All right. What do you got for your virgin? Monsieur.
7-1.
All right. I'm going to take another decent sip here and try to actually do a fucking proper review.
I don't know if it's the flowers in the room that are overpowering it, but I'm trying to smell this.
It smells pretty good. It's got a little alcohol smell, but it smells pretty good for a whiskey.
We've said this multiple times.
And I can smell that little smokiness too.
I want it to smell and taste like a proper whiskey.
It definitely smells like a whiskey.
But you know what I mean? Like we've had a couple where it's like no scent or what was the other one we had? I can't remember off the top of my head. Was it?
Yeah.
Should I dive back in?
Smells like it tastes. Smells good, tastes like whiskey, and it's got a little bit of smoke to it. Very subtle, but it's nice. Okay, my smell...
It's got really good flavor.
Yeah, it does. My smell is going to be 8.6.
Okay.
I like the smell of it, and again...
Can you pass a bottle?
Certainly can. It's been a while since, like you said, that we've actually smelt something that was worthy of compliment. Because all these other bitch-ass whiskeys... No, there's... So it's like plastic.
Full glass.
You can come back to smell if you want.
I might, but I might just... Cause I don't want it to get too low.
Here, I'll top mine up and you can have a sniff. When it's
I think I'm
fresh.
good. I think I'm good. Yeah, it's you really smell the smokiness. That's that and a little alcohol that tingles the nostrils.
Burns the nostrils.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 8.5.
Okay. 8.5 for CJ. It's actually nice to have something that smells like it tastes.
Exactly.
But like in the good way, not like this smells like peanut butter. It fucking tastes like peanut butter.
You know what this did for me though? Just reassured that I'm a bourbon man. I just enjoy bourbons just so much better.
Scotch is number 3 on my list of like preferred drinking.
What are you going? Bourbon,
bourbon
Irish,
and some sort of a whiskey of some sort.
Irish or
probably Irish.
Yeah,
it was like a cluster bomb.
Those you almost got one in each, but it bounced off the box.
That's okay.
What do we got next? Flavor,
smoothness,
going to Flavor Town, baby.
You're going to Flavor Town. Do. That was gross.
Going 8.8. It is fantastic.
I'm going to go slightly higher than you, 8.9.
So it's like a little sweet on the tongue when it first goes in, and then you get that smokiness as it goes down. And like no alcohol burn really, except for your first one because
I'm a dipshit.
You don't know how to drink. Fuck, you give Chris water and he'll fucking choke on it.
That is true.
Yeah,
You ever just be walking around, just start choking to death on your own saliva?
I do it at work constantly. Yeah. I did it like the first month I was at work. And it was
people
like
thought you were like,
COVID.
Oh, fuck, we hired a retard.
Thank God it was like me, and there's only one other guy that works close to me. I'm like, don't worry, I'm just dying, choking on my own spit.
No, it's cool. I got pneumonia. Yeah. Oh, phew.
Yeah, thank God.
I worked with a guy who said that his family had a fucking pneumonia outbreak.
Holy
and
fuck.
we're more scared of COVID than pneumonia.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's how fucking dark people's minds went on this one. They're like, oh, I don't know, it's some people aren't vaccinated, and I don't know. It's like the grandma's got pneumonia, but that's okay. Like fucking what?
My whole thing is like nothing's changed from this. Like people aren't gonna be smart enough. Like I'm sick, I'm gonna stay home. It's like, dude, you're sick. I don't want to be sick. Either way, I don't care what it is. I don't want to be sick.
I think people will stay home more often. I also did see I saw a shift in that before COVID. Like in the last 2 years of working previous to COVID, I did see more of a shift in like especially on job sites and shit. Like, because that shit just goes around like fucking wildfire.
It goes.
Yeah, it's like everywhere.
Like everywhere.
But guys were more like, I'm sick, I'm just going to stay home. And people are like, yeah, cool, do that because I don't want to get sick.
Yeah. I don't want a fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Flavortown. This is fucking excellent, I think.
It's
Very subtle hints of the smoke, the peat.
No, I get
have
it. I
you?
get it a lot at the end.
It's because you're a coward. You're scared of.
Subtle.
You can't handle no smoke. You don't want no smoke, baby.
Not yours. You're too tough.
Cannot describe the flavors, but it's very good. It tastes like a whiskey should, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
You do get a fruitiness. I got it on that one. Maybe I'm just thinking about it because I just read it though.
You've just been burning fruitiness in your brain.
Yeah.
I am fruity.
Dark,
I am fruity.
tropical fruits.
I'm very fruity. How fruity? The most fruity.
Fruit explosion. Remember those? Gushers.
Yeah, those were somehow this is the biggest con ever. These should be given to your children for breakfast.
Yeah.
It's got fruit in it.
No. It's got
It's just sugar.
syrup.
It's just got syrup and sugar. It's fruit flavored.
The only ones you should give them are filled with that fucking peanut butter liqueur we had. Whiskey liqueur.
That thing can rot in hell. That peanut butter falcon
put
bullshit.
that shit in the gusher.
Ugh. Do you like, what's your stance on alcohol-filled candies? Like, have you ever had like a chocolate and there's like rum inside of it or brandy?
It needs more of it.
You like them?
No, it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I'm not saying like, are you getting trashed?
Like it. No, it's not good.
Take it or leave it. Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it.
I think they're gross. Someone in
Like
this
if
room,
I'm dying for some chocolate,
there's a
I'm gonna
person
eat
in this
one.
room that loves them, and
The one that keeps giving you dirty
one
looks.
keeps giving me dirty looks. And I think they're the worst thing on the planet.
Okay,
Like I don't want to eat a
ones?
chocolate that like
Antonio,
squirts liquid into your mouth.
Which ones do you like?
All of them.
Okay, but give me one.
Okay, so for Christmas there was the brands aren't like there was like brandy, rum, scotch, and a couple others, and it was like a 5-pack, and she liked all of them.
Brandy, I feel like would be good. Rum, I don't think would be very good.
See, my thing is I don't want to eat a chocolate and something squirt goo into my mouth. I said a chocolate, CJ. I was very clear about what I said. I'm not talking about anything else, just talking about chocolates right now.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you when I want goo in my mouth. I just don't want it when I'm eating chocolate. It should be wrong.
Yeah, I'll probably leave it.
What's your smoothness?
Holy fuck. It's up there.
It has to be. It's nice to, it's been a while since we actually drank a scotch or whiskey, I think.
Scotch, for sure.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we had a proper whiskey prior to the peanut butter one. I'm pretty sure. One or two before
I
that.
thought we were doing beers and shit.
We
before
were,
that.
but we threw in a whiskey in there. I don't know what it was.
Neither do I.
It was one we did before the actual rating system. It was one of those. Anyways,
Oh.
I digress.
Was it the Japanese one?
Nope.
Bushmills.
Bushmills. Yeah. See,
Bushmills.
we'll get there.
We made it, friends. Thanks for sticking around through that.
9.2 on the smoothness. Shit's fucking smooth, baby.
That's a good number.
I told Antonia I was going to give this a shit rating just because she hyped it up.
Yeah, but it's too bad it's good.
Yeah.
It's a real
Too
problem.
bad it actually is good.
I'm tit for tat on that 9.2.
Yeah.
It's fucking
fantastic.
smooth as fuck. My finish is high as well because I do like that it adds that like smokiness to it.
Yeah.
And it holds its flavor right on through. So I'm going to go 8.8 on the finish. I really enjoy it.
I'm going 8.6.
Care to digress?
No.
No.
I'm going to kind of mimic what you said, the smokiness, but I don't know. That last one's kind of hanging around a little too long.
Kind of like this podcast.
Yeah, like always.
Hey,
It was just
how many episodes?
fucking too many. 81 too many. Yeah, no, I don't know that last not I guess 2 sips ago, just little like acid reflux just lasted a little too long.
That's just your stomach fucking being like, hey, why are you still drinking whiskey? You fucking idiot. Don't drink this anymore.
I'm also not the biggest peatiness smoky guy.
See, this is sort of like the amount that I prefer. Like that
this is as far as I would go.
I would go a little bit more, but only slightly.
Eh?
Only slightly.
I'm not going any farther than this.
I think you can go further.
I'm
you just don't know it.
I'm a big no, I do because we had that fucking crazy one.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that one is off the charts mental, right? That's not even like a fair.
I've seen all spectrums now. I think
you've seen the 2 extremes.
Yeah, and I've seen the middle of the pack, which would be.
I don't think this is middle of the pack.
Okay, let's pick up another one then.
I would like to because I think there is one that would be a little bit more than this that would be enjoyable.
Want to throw out any names here?
I cannot pronounce it off the top of my head.
Okay, perfect.
Because it's
probably makes
Scottish as fuck.
I'm down to try it.
Yeah, I think there's ones that
Look
are like
me. I fucking would never touch a glass of scotch, and now I enjoy it.
You love it enough to give it a. Look at that segue. Look at
I can't see your fucking hands.
Look, it's right there.
8.4.
Look at it. It's
8.4, baby.
8.6 for me. Fair enough.
Johnny Walker Black Label.
Fair enough.
You done good, son.
Johnny Walker and Sons. I get it.
Yeah. That's not what I was going for.
That's
but
what you were going for.
Yep. I'll take it. All right. So before I forget to do this, we're going to do my top 3 songs for the month. I believe we have one more week to go in March, possibly.
I was going to say, it is not the end of the month.
I know, but I feel like I'm going to forget next week. Okay. So I may as well do it. Do we have one more week?
Let me check. Yeah, we have an episode coming out on the 30th.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, definitely wait.
I'll wait.
I will wait. I will wait for you.
Yo, I saw this. So I had to get gas on the way here.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I was like, do I wait to get gas up here or do I just get it there? I'm like, my luck, I'm going to come up here and it's going to be like a half a cent more. Like just my luck.
Right.
And I was on the phone with Audrey and she's like, yep, that happened to me the other day. I was like, I'm not going to get it in Aurora. I'll get it up at like close to my house. And she gets up here and it's more expensive than it was in Aurora. It's like, well,
I don't think there's a cheap place for gas anymore.
No. But like, if I can get it cheaper, actually, this up here was like 9 cents cheaper.
Was it that much?
I paid 170.9.
Oh wow, it's
161.9 here. And I was like, fuck.
You know where
again, it's just my luck. Again, I would have filled if I didn't fill up, it would have been the same price, if not more here.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I was working out of town majority of last week. You know where they really get you is when those gas stations off the highway.
Oh, they're probably ridiculous.
Oh, they're like, hey, listen, we're going to go 20 cents above the fucking thing. Like, where are you going to go?
Nowhere.
This is Woodstock, Ontario. This is the only place for gas.
Do you want gas?
Because there's not another gas station for 400 kilometers.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, next time you're getting gas, it's in the United States.
Yeah, you should definitely take it.
Fucking sign up for this shit.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. Anyways, so I go to like print my receipt, whatever. Doesn't print, so I go in. Can I get my receipt? As I'm leaving, this lady storms in.
Oh, no.
She
didn't get a receipt.
Why isn't it taking my payment? Like mad. I'm like, yo, the guy behind the cash isn't making your payment not go through.
I think he is. I think that lady was absolutely right in doing that. Like I'm with her. No. Go on. I'll wait till the end of the story, but already I'm with her.
It's not this fucking like 18-year-old's fault that the fucking pump machine isn't fucking working.
Okay, but 18-year-olds are dumb as fuck and terrible at their job,
also,
so maybe it is his fault.
Also, the gas station's empty.
Yeah.
Just back
go to a different
up.
pump.
Literally, you're at the... You drove through. You can back up and go to.
My guess is that it had a label on it saying "Pay at." You can't pay at this pump, and she didn't read that.
That, or I've had it where like
or she was fucking something up.
That too.
Or
I've had it.
most likely,
maybe she's
that dude inside was fucking around.
He really looked like it. I think I woke him up from a nap when I went in.
Definitely did. He's 18 and works at a gas station. Most exciting part of his day is getting robbed. He's like, finally, something's happening.
Have my $20 that's in the cash.
Everyone pays with card, dummy.
Idiot.
Everyone's taking out mortgages to put gas in their tank. You think they're fucking paying this shit in cash, bro? Grow up.
Holy shit. Yeah. And then she just like stormed back to her car. I'm like, holy fuck, lady. Like,
What was his answer? Was he like...
I didn't stick around.
Oh, you're just like, bye.
Yeah. I'm like, I got to go. I got to do the podcast. I can't stick around and see how this plays out.
Good luck, sir. Yeah. Have yourself a blessed day.
Yeah. Like just fucking stormed in there and then like stormed back to her car. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because if you're storming in with that energy, you have to like carry it through.
You can't just give up.
Yeah. You know how often I see someone I know very closely likes to get mad at people for things that are no, it's not not her at all.
Glare.
Again, another one? What are we up to? Fucking 20? It's nothing to do with her. It's someone that I know.
Everything to do with her.
It's not. I swear to God. But there's someone I know that loves to like complain about shit that's their fault and then get mad at the person that they're complaining to as if it's their fault. That one's a good one.
Oh my God.
That one's
I just
a good
don't
one.
like.
It's like, well, how was I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
Well, like, do you exist in the world?
Yeah.
How do you not know that? Like something simple.
Yeah. I totally get
It's like, you know, if you just read it, like if you just read the other line,
it would tell you.
It would finish telling you. Don't yell at this guy. He just works here.
He's just here to fucking take a payment.
Yeah, he's just trying
print
to
a receipt.
Take your order.
Like, fuck.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe it's just getting old.
People
older,
get worked up.
Yeah, and it's like, but like, I don't want to exert that kind of energy. Like, personally, like, I've got a lot more other things I could be concerned about or angry about.
I gave up road rage 8 years ago. I'm like I'm wasting my time with this shit.
I get mad, but like in my own car. And I just talk to myself.
You mad at yourself?
No, like I yell at other like.
Oh, okay, but you're not like chasing people down or like high beaming them.
No, I'm like this. Look at this fucking asshole.
Yeah, fair enough.
The guy will cut me off. I'll let him in. And be like,
hardly
fucking
road rage,
dickhead.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's respectful.
You know what I mean? It's like I get mad at my own fucking bubble.
It's way too much energy.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I like that attitude. It's like, come on. Yeah. And I get mad often about dumb shit.
Yeah, me too.
But most of it is like, this is not worth
100%
second of your time.
100%.
I occasionally remember, and I'm like, yes. Not today, Satan. It's fucking hot in here.
Dude, it is motherfucking springtime, baby. Although we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fucking freezing rain tomorrow.
Don't touch the heater. How dare you?
She's so nice. I didn't even mean it for like someone to turn down. I'll just take off my sweater. I brought layers. That's why I have layers.
Yeah. I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing. It's not my fault you dressed for the fucking North Pole.
What a lovely florist.
Yeah. She's got a comfy sweater on. Looks very fluffy.
It's a bath mat. Don't let anybody convince you of otherwise.
She just put a zipper on it.
Yeah, dude, that is a fucking bath mat. I saw a lady today at my son's daycare wearing the exact same one. Also a bath mat. People go to bath mat stores and just convert them into sweaters. It's fucking ridiculous.
I guess that's like Don Cherry. He used to go to the drape store.
Exactly. It's the exact same thing. People go to Bed Bath and Beyond. They're like, this looks good enough for a sweater.
Yeah, make a sweater. Hey, I got to get some fucking new clothes. Where do you go? Like, I don't think.
Where do I go?
Dude, where do you shop?
I don't. I ask for clothes and people give them to me.
Fuck.
Like, rare, like, maybe once every 2 years.
I'm just so hard to buy for. I got to do it myself.
Generally, like, if I'm going to go somewhere, like, in a pinch to buy something, I go to Mark's Work Warehouse. That's how stylish I am.
They got good shit.
I got a very nice cable knit sweater. You've seen the photos.
Yep.
I got that at Mark's work.
Fuck.
That could be
Yeah, I'll
fucking
hit 'em
anywhere.
up.
That could be
We're
anywhere in the
going to
world.
like the fucking mall on Saturday or some shit.
Where you should do your shopping is online at a Hawaiian shirt store.
Yeah, I found this one place and they came up on my Instagram. I'm like, yo, some of the shit looks sick.
Yeah.
And I'm going away. And it's great Hawaiian shirts.
I got a...
Here's the problem.
Okay.
Based out of Hong Kong. Last time I ordered shit from a site like that, I ordered an XL. It's about the size of a small.
Because it's from China.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm done. So I'm not even going to risk it. Not even going to bother.
Well, you should
Some of
look
this
at
shit look
maybe
fucking-
American sites then.
Fucking sick.
I got the best shirt I've ever gotten in my life for my birthday. And it was a silk short sleeve Hawaiian style shirt, but just with mushrooms on it. Yeah, it's pretty
I saw one.
badass.
Same place.
I can't wait for the weather to get a little warmer so I can wear
fucking
it
throw
every
it up.
single day of my life.
Hell yeah.
Just wear right
There was
through
one.
it.
I was going to get you one. I was like, I'm going to put in an order. I can get free shipping on $100.
Oh yeah, definitely get me
I
a
was going to
shirt.
get you a shirt. It was like fucking mushroom, but like it was like psychedelic Hawaiian
I'm
style.
pretty sure that's what this is.
Maybe it's the same place. Show me it after.
Did you get advertised for it on Instagram?
Yeah. Yo, show
It's
me
the
it.
same
Show
one.
me
I'll
it.
show it to you
And
after.
then tell me this, like, I'll look at the
She
size.
bought it for me, but
Because
she'd
if
tell you.
it's the same fucking place, maybe I'll order some shit.
The size was true. Like it fit nice.
Again, maybe I'll order some
The
shit. if it's
quality,
good.
like it looks good, but you can tell like on the inside the quality's not like top ranch,
notch.
but that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
These
That's
shirts
fine.
were like, I could get shirts in matching shorts.
Oh my god,
Dude,
So you can mix and match,
mix match or just go
or just go
fucking full
like
suit.
Billie Eilish.
Full suit. Yeah. And it's not like the pattern continued all the way down. There were some where it would like
There was a slight break.
yeah, so like they were kind of like patchy in a sense. And we'll go with like there was one it was like dark brown and then it had like a strip on the one side. While on the shorts, it was like brown in the middle and then there was two stripes down either leg. So it was like the same but different.
Okay,
So
so
it's
like you could do.
Yeah.
it. You wouldn't be like the biggest
I
asshole
wouldn't
in the world.
yeah, but I'm still gonna look like an asshole.
That's fine.
But
though.
I like it.
That's okay.
I'm down for
You're
it.
fucking 80.
I don't give
who gives a
two
shit.
fucks.
Yeah, you got gray in your
I
beard.
can't. I'm gonna pick up a pair of Velcro shoes while I'm out. New Balance Velcro. Here I come. I'm going black. I can't go white yet.
One of my favorite photos ever is a friend of ours were on their honeymoon, and he was wearing a 3-tiered striped shirt, so like horizontal stripes, right? So like,
Okay.
but like blocks of colors. So like,
Okay.
top third green, middle
Blue.
third white, bottom third black,
Okay.
and he was wearing black shorts.
So it just looked like he had a huge fucking.
Oh man, it looked like he had a fucking like, and they were like to his knees.
Yeah.
like maybe just past.
Yeah.
It looked like he was wearing a bodysuit on. It was the fucking best thing ever.
That's hilarious.
That's one of those things you're like, hey, how does this look, wife?
Yeah, that's when you get a second opinion before
Yeah,
you leave.
definitely. I always ask, is this too whatever?
Yeah. Do I look like an asshole?
Yeah. Because I'm not trying. Sometimes I don't mind.
Yeah.
But this time I want to look respectable. So if I look like a dickhead, please tell me.
Like at a pool party, I don't care. I'm aware what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
But if we're going out to a patio, I ain't trying to fucking look like an asshole.
That's
I'm
where
trying to look a
I
little,
don't mind.
a little respectable, you know?
Slightly
Just a
respectful.
little.
Do you want any more of this? You okay?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
I had to drive.
Calling the police.
They can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
You should definitely buy shit off of Instagram though.
I don't know, man. Jody just goes.
No.
The thing,
'Cause then they're winning.
I showed the site to Audrey, and she goes, we should maybe don't order a lot.
Like do a test run?
Yeah,
Like how
and
much
I'm
are you
like-
willing to
I'm
lose?
like,
Like a casino?
Yeah, she's like, it's really weird that they have this much to offer. Like there's a lot of shit on, like a lot of different shit you could get, like patterns, all this.
Oh,
stuff.
that's not that uncommon for clothing sites though. How do you know? You just ask. You ask me.
Yeah.
Who's
But
wearing a
I've been trying to
what
find
I'm
fucking
wearing.
sites.
Look what I'm wearing. I look like a fucking retard.
Audrey goes,
I'm pretty sure I bought this shirt at Target 9 years ago.
Antonio,
Target doesn't even exist in Canada anymore.
Is Nordstrom like a high, like they got high valued shit?
It's nice looking stuff, but it's not expensive. Nordstrom's a good place.
Okay, there was one site. Audrey goes, oh, they got good stuff. There was a shirt on there for $1,300. Like, fuck this site. I fucking instantly fucking closed it. Like,
Those
where
are my
the hell are you sending me?
Those are my favorite things ever is like, man, this t-shirt cost me $800. Like, why the fuck did that shit cost you $800?
I could get 800 shirts.
That's true. At cost. Yeah. At cost, you could get 800 shirts. If you mass bought from China, you get 800 shirts for $1.
100%.
Just like brought them in. Be like, I'm going to put
all different sizes too. I could sell them.
Yeah, I'd be like, do you want
$1.50 and make money?
Well, you could get it up to $3-4, I bet.
Yeah, but come on.
Don't be
fuck
greedy.
the man.
You're the man.
Yeah, that's why I'm always upping it by 50 cents.
Yeah. You're like, the man deserves less profit. The man is me.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Oh, that's too fucking funny, man.
Fucking bullshit.
Like how you started out like loud and then just like under your breath at the end. Fucking bullshit. Flower shop.
It's really nice.
They really are. Do you hand deliver them? How's this work? Do they come and pick them up? You got to be on the podcast.
She has a job, so she's trying to keep it. So she's not trying to do flowers full time.
Gay.
It's because we say it like that. She's promptly fired. So you were on a show that has no viewers,
literally
but someone saw
3
it,
listeners.
and,
2 are our friends.
It was extremely problematic.
One's me probably when I open it up in fucking YouTube just to make sure it happened.
Yeah, I take a look once in a while. So there's 2 views. So
yeah, you took a look at one and I posted the same shit.
Yeah. It's probably been happening this whole time.
Dragged the wrong video file over.
Shit happens. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Did you want to do What the Fuck, Ryan? Or did you have something else you want to discuss?
No. Let's do What the Fuck, Ryan.
Or actually, no. I want to talk about this. What the fuck, Ryan? Chill. Chill, Ryan. Did you see the NDPs and Liberals today?
No.
Oh, perfect.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I agree.
They're the government, bro.
Yeah, they just...
disbanded?
No, I wish. That would have actually been pretty, like, cool. No, instead they teamed up. That they formed, like, a pact where there's not going to be any elections for the next 3 years. Which is interesting in a democracy.
I didn't know how they could do that. That's only 2 parties out of like 6.
But with the NDP's votes, you have a majority. So any bill that the Liberals put through will be passed.
Yeah, but shouldn't that have been stated prior to the election?
No, it should have been stated after the election because...
No, but that doesn't make sense. That needs to be stated before so that when people are voting, if they they don't want...
I don't want to vote for the NDP.
Or
like a lot of people voted for Liberals that don't want NDP policies, but now we're going to get them because the NDP agreed to prop up the Liberals.
Yeah, but if you're like, I don't want both of them...
in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going out of my way to fuck you.
Hypothetically speaking.
That's fucked.
Is it...
greatest mafia of all time. I don't know what I have to fucking say.
How is it democratic to guarantee yourself no elections and no voted down votes or accountability for like 3 or 4 years because you cut some backroom deal with a party that has 25 seats in the House of Commons? It seems fucked up.
I just don't understand how it can happen this far after an election.
Let me just make this caveat first before people misconstrue what I'm saying. Coalition governments are when 2 parties that don't have enough seats to make a majority have come together and they form a government being like, hey, we're a coalition government. And everyone's like, cool, you formed government together. we understand what's happening here. This has never happened before. This is not that.
Yeah.
And directly, the prime minister said today, this is not a coalition government. We are not forming a new government with the NDP. So basically, the NDP has just agreed to prop up the Liberal Party.
So they can do whatever they want.
So they can do whatever they want. And in exchange, they get like dental care and pharmacare, universal or some shit. But probably by like 2050 or some bullshit. But either way, it's fucking retarded.
I just don't understand how...
It's a fucking sham.
How that can be allowed. Because we're a year, 2 years since the last, a year and a half?
No, it was in the fall. It was fucking COVID election. It was last fall.
Wasn't this past fall?
I bet you it was.
Are you sure? 2021.
I'm certain of that.
Or was it 2020? That's what I'm saying.
2021.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking COVID.
I thought it was
September.
I thought it was fucking...
So we're
a year.
7 months.
I just don't understand how another election should happen for that to take place.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to run on the...
But again, we're talking about the greatest mafia of all time.
And we're also talking
These
about...
are two families now coming together.
We're also talking about one of the most corrupt governments that's ever been in power in this country in history. Like, proven fact, like scandal after scandal. So, like, this shouldn't really surprise anybody. But it's very interesting to me. Like, it's like, this is just fucking... It's getting, like, embarrassing now. It's like, okay, we're just going to cut backroom deals. Like, the whole point of a minority government is you're supposed to politic, right? To a certain extent, right?
Yeah, hang on. How...
Okay, so...
But hang on, didn't liberals get majority vote?
No, they got a minority government seats-wise.
Okay.
Which means that if they propose a bill, there's enough other seats that can vote that bill down. Now, when you're a minority government, the longest time that's ever a minority government in Canada is like 18 months. Because what happens is usually around when you have to propose a budget, which this government has not proposed a budget in 2.5 years, which is hilarious. Never been done in Canadian history. They're just spending money freely. Usually a government will propose their budget. One of the opposition parties doesn't like it, doesn't like things that are in it. They'll have they'll not vote for the fucking budget. Then they'll have a confidence vote. And if the confidence vote like passes, a non-confidence vote passes, then you'll have another election. Because the House doesn't have confidence in the leading party. So the Liberals want a minority government. Eventually there's going to be a confidence vote, which will trigger an election. And instead of going through all the rigmarole of actually having to politic and negotiate and all that shit, they're just like, we'll just cut a backroom deal and we'll be guaranteed in power for 5 years with the equivalent of a majority government, which we were not elected to do and which no one voted for. Because like, I don't care if people voted Liberal, whatever the fuck you want to vote for.
Yeah, vote
but you didn't vote for the NDP.
Yeah.
You didn't vote for their policies.
That's so fucking dumb. Again,
this is shit that like
I just don't understand how this shit is slides like
this shit's important.
With everybody else though. You know, like with the other parties, like
it can't. There's nothing they can do. They're fucked. They're fucked.
But like, shouldn't that?
What they should do is they should form a coalition government, but they're not doing that. They literally just fucking signed a backroom deal.
Yeah.
Had a press conference. They're like, yeah, so basically we're going to be unopposed, unaccountable for the next 5 years. And in return, we'll throw the NDP a bone or two and they'll prop us up in every fucking thing that we put through, no matter what it is.
Yeah,
that's not a democracy. Like, if you don't have an opposition that can actually affect like whether bills go through or not, that's fucking not kosher to me.
Yeah.
That seems fucky. And this definitely seems fucky.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think that's a tinfoil hat thing. I think it's just fucked.
Yeah.
And this is
I agree. But like, I just don't.
Like, don't be distracted by what's happening in Eastern Europe over like the shit that's still happening in the place that you live. You know what I mean? Like, people forget that a month ago we had martial law over parking infraction protest in fucking Ottawa. You know, like that was a real thing.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with it or not, we had martial law over parking infractions. Okay? This is the same government, and now they just said that we're in power for the next 5 years for sure. That's not right. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Anyway, I think I think we're in for a good one. I think fucking just pay attention to Canada because there's going to be a lot of fucked up shit coming down the pipeline. If you thought that the cost of living and inflation was bad now, boy, oh boy, are we in for a fucking treat in the next 5 years. I guarantee you.
It's going to be fucked.
It's going to be bad. This is
already fucked.
We're already fucked by things that have been put in power by this government. Now they have already more free reign. And they've had free reign the last 2 years due to the pandemic.
Yep.
Have fun.
Thanks. Thanks, big man.
Oh my God. Write your MP. Seriously. You should. Even if it's a fucking Liberal or NDP. Because the whole point of this is
What did you say?
Write your member of parliament.
Oh.
Like send them an email. It's really easy. They work for you. They're supposed to, but they forget that.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either, but they're supposed to in theory. Like the thing that drives me crazy is like this is like you're supposed to be representing people, and if people in your jurisdiction don't agree with this, you shouldn't go along with it just because your party's like, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
No one has any fucking backbone at all. And they act like they're standing up for the right thing by like going along with the fucking crowd. It's like, no, like
I've heard a lot of people
it's fucking disgraceful.
Talk about like, oh, we shouldn't have like one person run a country. And I 100% agree with that. But
we don't have that in Canada. We don't.
I know, but there's like, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be like one group or whatever. It should be it should be, I don't think there should be parties. I think all parties should be fucking like one.
What?
I don't know. It makes sense in my fucking head. Because like what just happened here with like the NDPs and the fucking Liberals being like, yeah, NDPs, we're just going to roll over and let fucking...
They literally rolled over.
And they can have our seats.
They're fucking the Liberal lapdogs now.
It's like fucking being in a fantasy league and the last week, dude doesn't make the playoffs, but he's got 3 of the top guys and he's going to trade him to the top guy and be like, yeah, just give me like $40 at the end of the season when you win. You know what I mean?
The fucking leader of the NDP, you have to be a member of parliament for 6 years to get pension, which is hilarious. It's such a low standard to me.
Yeah.
And the pension's good. It's like
I
$100+ grand a year.
Yeah.
And like you could be 35 and be like, oh, I've been a member of parliament for 6 years. Here's $100 grand in my pocket every year. Thanks, taxpayers, by the way.
Yeah.
The leader of the NDP party was elected in 2019. He's eligible for his pension in 2025, which coincidentally is the same year that they allowed the Liberals to be in power for. Not that that matters, and I'm sure that's not the motivation.
Weird.
But that's the leader of the Socialist Party of Canada. And
I don't know. It's all weird. Everything the fucking
I think
weird.
The Liberal and NDP parties in Canada have gone completely backwards to what they were supposed to be for. Like the NDP is technically the working people's party. They believe in unions. They haven't. Well, they weren't when they were fucking like. One of my favorite things about the fucking trucker protest was some of the memes, and is like literally in like socialist beliefs and like unions is like workers should seize the means of supply. Like stand up, fight for your right, do strikes, do whatever. Yeah, exactly. Dan. Stand up for what you believe in, do all this shit. And then truckers are like, cool, we'll do that. And they're like, no, not you.
Don't do it.
The parties that are supposed to represent the working class have just gone completely like they just represent the elites. And they're so out of touch with the reality of the public. It's so bizarre to me. Because everything's gone flip-flop from when I was a kid. Like growing up, it's like, these are what these people believe. And like when they would like act it out in public, be like, oh yeah, this is clearly the lines that they follow. Now I don't know what everything's gone completely backwards.
The fucking whole world is fucked up, man. Like it's fucking crazy. Like just look at Bitcoin and like cryptocurrency, NFTs. Like the whole world is fucked.
Yeah, it's definitely a simulation.
I had a guy at work tell me on yesterday.
What day is today?
Tuesday.
Okay.
I think.
I didn't know what day it was. I generally did not know what day it was.
I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
I thought it was Monday.
And so the mask mandate's gone, whatever. And he goes, put your mask on. I'm like, the fuck? Like, it is Monday, right?
Was he
And then
serious?
I looked up, no mask on.
Okay.
And he's like fucking laughing at me. I'm
All
like,
right, thank God.
oh, fuck.
'Cause
You got me. And then he goes, it's fucking crazy. One of my best friends, his kids have not seen anybody
Yeah.
leaving the house without a mask on.
Yeah. It's
Like
that drives
other
me crazy.
people, they've never seen other people
Than
not
their
have a
family.
mask on.
Yeah. That's
And
not,
it's like,
you know that how bad that is for children?
Holy fuck. Dude, it's bad enough that like they went through school and everything having
Do all this shit.
and kids were not affected.
Kids were the most affected by this.
Really? No, I mean like physically by COVID.
Oh, yeah. Like nothing
But
for
they
kids.
were, yeah, like I don't think I heard any cases.
I have a
about
10-month-old
kids.
son, and I'm like not even a little bit concerned if he gets
And
COVID.
it's like,
Based on science and data. Like for anyone that hears that, it's like, oh my God, how dare you? Like,
Yeah.
like you want to talk about follow the science? Follow the fucking science. It's not scary for children.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I every case I heard about or whatever were like 20s and up. And
Yeah, and
more
usually
so,
they're fucking like fat, obese people.
a lot of times there
Yeah.
was other underlying health issues. But
Like being fat and
I digress.
obese.
We've talked about fucking COVID more than it needed to be talked about. But
It was pretty prominent for 2 years, but no, but the kids
I'm just
suffered.
so
No, this is the thing that drives
and
me
that's what
fucking
I mean.
crazy.
Like it's like, and I've again.
Do you know
there's
how
a
many
couple
people I've
podcasts I
spoken to that
watched.
have 2 or 3 year old children
Dude.
that don't know how to speak properly? Because kids
I
need to
bet.
see people talking in order to learn how to speak.
There was,
And all of their teachers have not been able to see their faces.
seek. They can't
How dare you?
seek the
They can't seek out the words.
the I don't know.
They haven't been able to see their faces.
That took too long.
And yeah, that was poor attempt. But think about it through. You get it back.
Yeah.
I believe in you. They haven't been able to see their face, and they have speech impediments. They send them to speech therapy.
And the fucking
They have to wear
teachers,
masks.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that the person has a fucking mask on too.
Like,
so it's like, how does this
You guys
work?
understand that they need to see your lips moving in order to know how to make the sounds, right?
Yeah.
My son's daycare, we send him twice a week.
Yeah.
Just for like, get him germs and get him some
Sure.
friends. And the masks were optional this week. Every fucking teacher in there is still wearing a fucking mask.
There's a lot of people still wearing them.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of fucking stupid people. But anyway.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll still wear like grocery stores and shit.
Why?
I just don't trust other people.
It doesn't work though.
It's better than nothing.
No, it's literally not. It doesn't do anything. CJ, it doesn't do anything. Are you wearing an N95?
Fuck no.
Then it doesn't do anything.
I think that thing fucked me up more than anything. Because I wore that when my parents had it. And then
Yeah, who got COVID?
Yeah, definitely me.
You're still wearing a mask after this? How do you not see the difference
I
here?
haven't. It is what it is. Like
I'm just curious.
it's. We can talk after.
What data do you need to see that says it doesn't
I don't
work?
need to see any data.
You just believe in your heart of hearts.
We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
Why?
We'll talk after. Doesn't need to be on a fucking podcast. It has nothing to do. Again, we'll talk after.
You're virtue signaling. That's what it is.
You'll understand after.
You're making me look like an asshole on this.
Well, come on. I don't have to do that. You do it for yourself.
By me telling you that masks don't work?
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that they do. I'm not saying anything we've done over the past fucking 2 years has worked.
None of it has.
I find it super funny that we go from you need one vaccine, you need 2 vaccines, and you need a third, and now we don't hear about it.
Oh no!
Like it literally fell off the fucking.
Pfizer
What
CEO
happened
says you
to
need a fourth.
COVID? What happened? Where'd it go? That's all you hear about for the last 2 years. And now it's nobody's, maybe a few news reporters are talking about it, but everything I see is Ukraine.
Yeah. Because there's a narrative at play here.
This is going to fucking last for way too fucking long. It's 8:30. I got to fucking edit this shit. It's Tuesday.
Just say you're wearing the mask to virtue signal.
What is that?
You're just doing it like, I'm a good person. I wear a mask still. Is that the reason?
No, dude, I'll tell you fucking... God, fuck. Jesus Christ. Give me the rest of that bottle.
All right, have it.
No. I need bourbon. I miss wild turkey. Even though we had it 2 weeks ago.
And there's 2 bottles left at your house.
We had Buffalo Trace. We didn't have wild turkey.
Well, there's a full bottle left at your house. I had wild turkey. I left it there.
No, but that was my birthday. That was 3 weeks ago.
What are we talking about?
Rob's. We had Buffalo Trace.
Oh, yeah, we drank that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Ryan? There's only one video this week.
What the
And it's 41 seconds. What the fuck? For those who don't know what the fuck, it's important. It's very important. For those who are just new to the show, if you want to play what the fuck rhyme, just send us a video to mail.twoseasonapod@gmail.com and send us video clips that you would like us to watch and talk about on the podcast. This was from a subreddit called Ukraine Invasion Videos.
Oh no.
So I'm sure it's corpses. Can you understand what he's saying?
Yeah, totally. Well, that's a tank. And
oh, those are crispy bodies. Sorry.
those are
oh, yeah, there's like fucking limbs everywhere. This whole street is just fucking dead people.
That was a big man right there.
Jesus. War is hell, friends.
That is fucked. Oh, and then there was
fucking
like,
massive explosion just went off in the background.
Explosion or fucking gunshots? Something went off. That was...
Moral of the story is war is hell. Fuck. And you should not glorify it by any stretch of the imagination.
Hell no.
That's what's driving me fucking crazy.
But now, do we know that's actually from Ukraine?
I would say that it is. The only thing that we don't know is that... See, this is the thing about the video title. So I would say that is.
Okay.
The thing that I don't know about that is, are those Ukrainian or are those Russian soldiers? Because the video says these are Russian soldiers, but there's been a lot of propaganda and lies.
But that's what I mean.
So I would say that is from Ukraine. I would say it is based on the soldiers, the looks, the town, the language.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily believe you don't speak Russian, dog?
No.
What?
Okay, I know Ukraine is like half, like pretty much like half.
They speak Russian.
Like pretty much all of Ukraine.
I think there's a Ukrainian like dialect, but it's mostly Russian.
Okay, that was my curiosity. I didn't know.
Like Canada and the
Ukraine
US.
had their own fucking.
Like Canada, the US, Austria, Germany, they speak the same language.
Okay.
It's the captions that you got to watch for, because it's like those are just piles of bodies and armor. Like that could be anybody. They're wearing basically the same uniforms.
My whole thing, like I'm skeptical.
Now, very well could be Russians.
Skeptical on everything I see, whether it's posted by the news, fucking social media. No, it doesn't matter. Wherever it's posted, I'm so skeptical. I'm like, is it legit? Because there's been, just in this situation alone, there's been so much shit that's been thrown out there and presented as this narrative, and it's not even from this year.
Yeah,
it's from like fucking 10 years ago, or a fucking video game.
Yeah, it's been a big problem.
And it's like, I don't believe anything.
Here's the narrative. World War III, you're going to love it. You're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy it. You're looking forward to dying. That's the narrative. And
World War III happens, the world's fucking gone.
Yeah, like
you can't even argue.
This president of fucking Ukraine is being hailed as a hero and fucking Time Man of the Year and all this bullshit. All this guy has done is asked for the world to start World War III. All he's done is fucking warmonger the whole fucking time. We're supposed to look at this guy like he's a fucking hero. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah,
I'm fucking.
And you've brought up points I never even knew about.
This is the exact same fucking shit they did with the Iraq War and Afghanistan War. If you see the media, it's the exact same fucking playbook. Anyone who talks bad about the fucking war is a fucking Putin apologist or a fucking Russian spy. Well, how about you don't have to like either of them? I don't like the fucking Ukrainian president trying to get the world at war.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that his country got invaded either. Cool? Are we happy?
Yeah.
Like, I thought we weren't supposed to fucking like war
I
at all.
don't agree with anything that's happened.
And I fucking don't believe a fucking thing the media is telling you about this, because they're not verifying any facts. The same way they didn't do it during the fucking Iraq invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Does everyone forget that they fucking lied to us about that for a full year?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
It was a lie.
Well, yeah.
They never found anything. And then years after come out, oh yeah, well, it was shoddy intel. Shoddy intel. You know what shoddy intel is? The fucking CIA lying to get you into a fucking war. That's what that is.
Or them just presenting a narrative so that they can continue doing what they're doing.
It's definitely nefarious fucking shit.
I don't think you need to blame it just solely on the CIA. I'm using the Iraq War as a certain example. I know. But like, that's also them just... That could also just be the government being like, oh no,
this is what we do.
Terrible intel, literally, and it's them being like, we don't give a fuck. Like, keep going.
It was our intel that was terrible. Like,
either way, it's like, yeah.
Hate this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Reject World War III, people. Yeah. What's a Russian done to you?
Fucking
nothing.
Ran me over in hockey once, but he's a really nice guy. He apologized.
Yeah.
Also, we both couldn't skate at the time, so it didn't matter.
Because basically,
like we could have both. Either of us couldn't stop, so we just stopped each other. That's literally how it was.
This weird narrative is like
that guy.
Fucking
where he is.
He's probably fucking dead in the Ukraine or some shit.
No,
he's a nice guy.
Lived by the skate park.
Nice.
Yeah. Super nice guy.
Anyway, don't believe what you fucking hear with this shit.
Yeah.
It ain't adding up. All right, Chris.
I was gonna say something.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. But
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Fuck, bro.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Brent. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
All right, Chris,
Audrey's gonna hate me.
Chris predicts Champions League quarterfinals are wrapped up, or round of 16 are wrapped up, and if not for one late goal.
Oh, are you recapping?
I'm recapping.
Okay, sorry.
I'm recapping here because all my shit's caught up now.
Holy shit! Look at this guy.
Champions League quarterfinals. I went 7 for 8.
Jeez.
And if not for a late, like 90th minute goal by Benfica, it could have gone to extra time or whatever.
And you could have been 8 for 8.
Could have been, but I wasn't. Anyways, the correct teams that I picked.
Now, you parlayed those 8 games?
It was over 2 legs. The app that I have is fucked up. Only sometimes can you pick who can go through. It's hard to bet.
Sure.
Like if I had like another, like, I think Bet365, you could bet more accurately, like who's going to advance.
Yeah.
On mine, you can't. Otherwise, I would.
So do you know how you did on like your bets that you made?
I didn't bet too many of the games, but the ones that I did, I won.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope so. You got 7
FA
8.
Cup. So anyway, the teams that I picked would go through were Liverpool, Villarreal. I said would beat Juventus, which I'm really proud of because I wasn't upset. Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid would beat fucking United. I said that Madrid would beat PSG, which was also an upset, and they were down 2-0 into the second half.
Jeez.
And won 3-2 in regular time to go through.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Chelsea, I said, well, when they had Lille, that was easy. The only one that was close for me was Benfica and Ajax, and Benfica squeaked it out 3-2. Power to them.
High scoring games.
That's over 2 legs.
Oh,
I'm talking about here.
Okay. And by legs, you mean 2 games?
2 games, yeah.
Okay.
So, the other recap is the FA Cup quarterfinals, in which I went a perfect 4 for 4. Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, and Palace all won their games, respectively. So now I will predict the semifinals of the FA Cup and the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Are you ready, CJ?
Let's
There's a tough
fucking go.
matchups here, buddy.
I know who I'm taking.
Who you taking?
Liverpool. And Palace.
Wow.
Is that what you're taking?
No.
Fuck.
That's interesting, though.
I actually have
I hope you're right.
Idea.
I think that Liverpool and Chelsea are going to meet in the FA Cup final. Liverpool is playing Manchester City. That's going to be a hell of a fucking game. And Chelsea and Palace will be a good game,
I knew you were taking Liverpool. I was trying to predict what you were predicting.
Chelsea.
Fuck.
But Palace has been playing well. They could do it. It's a fucking one-off game. Semifinal. Who knows? Okay, quarterfinals are as follows. Benfica's playing Liverpool, Villarreal and Bayern, Manchester City and Atletico Madrid, Chelsea and Madrid and Real Madrid. There is some fucking good matchups here. Liverpool is going to beat Benfica. Naturally. Bayern Munich's going to beat Villarreal. CJ's shaking his head. Fuck. I'm so fucking torn here. I think that Manchester City is going to beat Atletico Madrid. They should. No, they shouldn't. It's tough. It's a close game. These are all close games. And Real Madrid will beat Chelsea against my better judgment.
And we needed to recap as well. We forgot. Chris did take Thor to win.
And I did take Thor to beat Eddie Hall. So all my recaps. Did you bet
on that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was
can't imagine the odds would have been good.
That's what I mean. I was going to ask you what the odds were going to be. It was probably in Thor's favor.
Probably very heavy in Thor's favor.
Yeah.
So anyway, look out for them games. Liverpool, Chelsea are your FA Cup finalists, and your semi-finalists of the Champions League are Liverpool and Bayern, Manchester City, and Real Madrid. And fuck the war in Ukraine, and the NDPs and Liberals are fucked.
That's what I was going to fucking say.
Say it.
Well, there's fucking Chris Predicts first off.
Yes.
Take out your life savings. Second mortgage. I say this every week, but you guys don't listen. We went fucking 4 for 4 in the FA Cup. What was that?
7 out of 8.
Quarterfinals?
Yeah. Round of 16.
For the FA Cup?
For the FA Cup was quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals for the FA Cup. We went 4 for 4. Think of how rich you could have been if you took out life savings, second mortgage.
All that could have been paid off now.
Could have been, but it's not.
You fucked up.
Yep.
Joke's on you.
And 7 for 8 in what's that cup?
Champions League.
Champions League. Like, fuck, man. You guys could be fucking rich. And we only take 12%.
That's it.
Only 12.
Do you know how much fucking betting apps take?
More than that.
They take the winnings that you bet on when you lose.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I didn't even know anything was under there.
Those are our Baghdad pots.
Fucking just kicked them. But yeah, again, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't actually take my advice, but
take it.
Do it.
Take it.
What I was going to say is have you seen this shit that these people are doing fucking TikTok dances, and it's like for the Ukraine, and it's like,
fucking God, war's
you're
over.
You're not fucking doing anything.
No, CJ, the war's over.
Sorry, you're right. Yeah,
they ended the war.
Yeah, you're right. Did you see the video of?
I saw the one of the girl doing the stuff for the animals in the zoo. That one was just
okay. I didn't see that one.
Deranged.
Did you see the one? It was a message for Putin, and it was like, if I was Putin's mom.
Oh my God!
Did you see that?
Did you see that? I couldn't even watch it.
I turned it off after
I was like 30 seconds in. I'm like, I can't even. Is this girl fucking for real? Oh, she was
100%.
She was real,
100%,
and she was for it. Holy shit! Did you see that the White House
cradle you or
the White House fucking brought? Oh my God, that was so bad.
The world is fucked. Absolutely.
Oh, it's over.
Fuck.
It's over. We had a good run. Western society. You know what?
It's been a great 29
I'm actually looking
years,
forward to.
It's been great knowing you for what? Fuck, 25 was 10 years, so 14 years. It's been great, man.
Good 14 years,
It's been great. And
15 years. We've known each other since we were 14.
Fucking, you're not wrong.
Yeah. So 15 years. You know what? I'm going to move to Russia because them in China. Listen, hear me out for a second. Hear me out. They.
No. According to Dwight Schrute of The Office, it's going to be the universal language is going to be a combination between Chinese and German.
Well, he's half right. He's half right. The other half will be Russian.
I literally watched that episode the other day.
The other half will be Russian. Listen, Russia and China are going to create an alternative economy, and they're going to say
government.
Huh?
They're going to become their own world government.
No, they're just going to become like an alternate to the Western society. Western society is going to collapse in like the next 30 years. You're seeing it with the petrodollar. Like fucking India's already, you're only supposed to buy oil and gas in US dollars. That shit is out the fucking window now. We're fucked. This is a deeper conversation. But anyway.
Yeah.
Russia's in rough shape right now financially. They're going to just create a fucking alternate reality with China. And it's going to be backed up by the gold standard, and the Western currencies are going to collapse. That's part of Chris Predicts. Did I mention that?
He did now.
That's a long con. I'll see you guys in 20 years, but that's fucking coming for sure. That one's like, I'll bring up all the articles for that. That one's happening for sure.
Jesus.
Because Saudi Arabia is only supposed to buy fucking oil or only supposed to accept U.S. currency. So the U.S. got rid of the gold standard that held up their dollar and switched it to petrodollar because everyone agreed to buy oil and gas in U.S. dollars. So their money currency is backed up by something.
Yeah.
Now the Saudi Arabians are not returning the United States phone calls, and they're about to accept fucking like the Chinese yuan as payment. So once you start doing that, your dollar goes.
Ours is already down there, so.
But ours is tied to the U.S.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're fucked, bro. Anyway, I'm moving to Russia. I think you should consider it because they're going to be the...
I liked the other place you were going. It seemed a little more warming.
Where's that?
Sweden.
Oh, yeah, they have beautiful weather right now.
Yeah.
I'm going there, but they're close to Russia. They're neutral, though.
That's not Russia, though.
They're very close.
Yeah, but don't tell me you're going to Russia and then go somewhere else.
I'm going
and then I go to Russia.
I'm going to go to...
Like, Chris, where are you?
Listen, you can call me whenever. I will answer, and I'll tell you where I'm at.
I'm trying to fucking do chin-ups on a fucking...
A bear
tree
fucking
branch
shaking...
while a bear is shaking
and
it.
some guy shadow boxing you? Some guy fucking robo-rocketing you?
Dude, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Anyway.
They have a pet bear.
Start learning Russian and Mandarin because you're going to need it. And I'll see you guys in Sweden. Which is close to Russia. So if you guys need to bug out, fucking just go there.
Just go there. Jesus, fuck. We're out.
See ya.
Deuces.